Hi, my friends. This is Tony Woodall. I am on the Camino, in my mind at least, and today I'm walking the Shell Ridge Pine Loop Trail, or Pine Canyon Loop Trail here in Northern California near Walnut Creek. And this is where I'm at today, and I'm going to be hiking. This is about an 11-mile trail that I'm following, this loop trail, but my goal today is to get closer to 15 to 20 miles if I can today, just to get used to hiking long distances. The Camino doesn't usually have that long, 20 miles or anything, but usually 15 to 17, 18 miles maybe. But anyhow, so I'm going to be doing that today, and I'll talk with you soon. Hey, this is Tony. I'm now about 1.5 miles in, and this trail, after 1.5 miles, it starts a little bit of a steeper climb. So if you can see that coming up that way, and then going up there, we'll have a little steeper climb, but it's not that steep, not like the one I call the roller coaster, the Briones peak from the Lafayette Ridge Trail. That's full of like 50, maybe not that many, but it kind of seems like it once you get into it, of roller coaster hills and ups and downs. This one is fairly good, and does take your breath out there for a moment at the 1.5 miles up. So just wanted to share this beautiful scenery. Everything is gorgeous around here. And the great thing about Northern California is we have so many trails and parks that are available. Look at that, nice oaks and woods here. Beautiful area. The hills and the parks in Northern California are great to walk around and practice for the Camino. So have a great day. Hey, we're getting further into the trail. I'm about 2.3 miles in, and we're getting ready to enter cattle grazing area. So this is grazing land, so we have to be careful for the cows. But as you can see all around, it's really a very beautiful view here. You can catch behind me there where I just came from. Again, another great view in the background back there. But we're going to head through cow country and see what it's like. But hopefully we'll meet some cows, and I'll share them with you on the way. Hey, this is Tony. We're at the start of the loop. It's typically a counterclockwise loop, starting in this direction, then finishing in there. You can go either way. I'm going to go again the counterclockwise direction and come back here, but my plan is to do about an extra loop, or maybe not a full loop, but a half a loop to get extra miles in today. It's 2.55 miles to the loop from the trailhead here on this particular path, but I am going to go again on the counterclockwise version. It's very nice either way. That is Mount Diablo there in the distance. So anyhow, let's have fun. Hi, this is Tony. Welcome back. This is the officially called, I think, the Chinese Wall here, and I have not been close to that. It's a little off this trail, but I'm going to walk over towards that direction when I get closer to it. And there's some more rock formations down there as well that I did see that were closer to the trail, but I really want to get a better look at this. So I will show you when I get over there. Hi, I'm coming a little further on this trail, and this is just an amazing view here. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to turn the camera sideways. This is Mount Diablo, and just an amazingly beautiful view right here. Panoramic. Isn't that just gorgeous? I just love hiking around the mountains and hills of Northern California. You can just see such beauty here. And just imagine being the first one walking out in this way. So I'm going to head down this trail and into what the Chinese Wall area, I believe, is called. Hey, this is part that I was telling you about the Chinese Wall. That's the Chinese Wall Trail. I think that's the same rock formation because this is the ridge that the other one is on. So I think maybe that trail will go up and maybe get a better view of the big rock formation there. So I'm going to go off my trail and add another. Looks like that may end up being a mile by the time I go down and back to stay on my trail. However, that'll be fun, so I'm going to go look forward to looking more closely at that rock formation there, and we'll talk more when we get there. Hey, this is where I was talking about the China Wall Road, and that's going up that way. As you can see, that ridge line is loaded, and that goes to the other China Wall. There's nowhere for me to get close to that other beautiful outcropping, but you can see that goes up that way. And then across the street there, it goes all the way up there on that ridge. So I'm gonna get us a little closer to that as we walk this trail up here, instead of adding some more mileage. But I'll get back with you. Hi, I'm closer here to the China Wall Road, as they call it. But this is, as you can tell, this is an amazing rock formation. And you can see actually further in the background on the hills, more of the walls there on the ridge. And of course you see the nice community there in Walnut Creek. But you see as this goes all the way across the road, well, across the bridge here, and then all the way up to the top. And I think if I walked up that area, it would have the big rock formation over there as well. But you can see a lot of the different ridge rock formations. This is from the geological, with the earthquakes and the way the earth moves, making these interesting ridges out here. So a lot of great, and of course, we're still walking around Mount Diablo, and my All Trails has already told me I'm off trail, so I need to get back on. That's part of the trail, kind of looping around back to the trail. So I'll go that way just to see what that little trail goes, but I know it goes down to where I'm going. See you soon. Hey, you can see as we walking off this trail here, across on the other ridge over there, there's another series of rock formations there. Looks really cool. Again, if you're like me and like these rock formations, it's just amazing what the earth does and how it can create amazing landscapes out here. So I just wanted to share that as I saw that as I'm walking by it up here, and I don't usually see that much of it on the lower trail there that I'm supposed to be on. Hey, this trail walks through some beautiful foliage here on the trail. Walking, there's another view of the China Wall, as I guess it's called. And again, looking out over here, beautiful views, beautiful flowers. As I mentioned, we're in grazing country, and there are many cows around. I passed a little cow lake or pond for cows to drink water, and I'll show you the video here of that as I pass. But this is further down the trail, and you can see the cows taking a little break there, some in the shade of the big trunk of the tree there, just relaxing. They like to do that. Their cows like to relax in the sun and then in the shade. So if they can find some shade, they will take a real nice rest break. But this is where we're headed up there. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, there's more cows, but as I'm walking, it kind of reminds me of the images and the view of the Cruz de Ferro that I've seen on the videos on the Camino. Only the cows are leaving their burdens up there. Actually, they've left their burdens all along the road here, so you got to be careful while you're walking. But that is just a thought. Again, I'm thinking Camino my whole time I'm walking, so that kind of reminds me of the Cruz de Ferro up there. So have a great day as I continue my walk here. Hey, we're about 5.5 miles into our hike here, about halfway around the loop almost. Once we get down this trail and a little to the right there, but you can see we're getting into the canyon. They call this the, I think, Pine Canyon Loop, and this apparently is the canyon that we're looping. So it's a beautiful hike. As you can see, we'll have a lot more shade in this area, maybe not as many hills, but it'll still be a beautiful hike. Hi, I'm in the Pine Canyon area coming from this direction, and we're just in the little canyon here. You can see the beautiful trees and the flowering plants here in there. It's beautiful with the yellow out there. And then on this side are the rest of the hills. I'm heading in that direction, and this is the little ridge and hill there beside this, but you can see some of the trees here in the valley. I think they call this the Pine Canyon. I don't think I've seen a pine tree yet, but I could be wrong. Hey, this is part of the canyon. I'm not far from the last video where I was showing the trees and the yellow flowers. But this is the cattail marsh here. Beautiful. Cattails have not blossomed yet, but you know that that's what they are. And then we have this beautiful little creek here that we have to cross. There's a few of these on this trail, which is very nice to have a little water. Just don't fall in. Don't get your shoes too wet. So talk to you soon. Hey, we're getting into the area known as Castle Rock here on this trail in the Diablo foothills, and you can kind of see as we're walking, there's a lot of the rocks up here on the hillside that, again, I love these rock formations, but that make it look like castles, you know, up there on the hills. There's more than just this, but this is just the first that you encounter on this route that we're going. And I've been on the what's called the Little Yosemite and Castle Rock Trail here a couple times, but this is the going back the opposite way of the way I've been before. And this is, again, we'll go through the area that looks like Little Yosemite and Castle Rock. Here's a closer view, both from the camera, and I got closer on the trail to where I think is Castle Rock there. You can see how it's got the little holes there that look like windows, and they may have been. Can't get up there and look, but you know, windows or something that somebody put up there, but may also be natural, but most probably is. But anyway, this is part of that. So I think it's a gorgeous view up there of what looks like a possible Castle Rock. Hey, I'm looking at, this is a little further down from where I was showing the Castle Rock, some more rock formations. This one to me looks like an eagle perched up there. If you look, you can see the beak on the right hand side and the white crest of the there. To me, that just looks like an eagle looking over the valley there. So anyhow, just some more rock formations here on the in the Diablo foothills. So thought you would enjoy that. Hi, you see, this is one of the views that of the Castle Rock type formation here, another rock formation along this trail here. Thought you would love that. I do, and just wanted to share that with you.